Hello everyone, it's Laura here. I'm going to do the SeeAnnSave Picker tag. So thank you, Anne, for tagging us all with your video and with the picker tag questions. And I'll just read the questions and answer them for you now. So question 1. What is your first name and what state do you live? My name's Laura and I live in Queensland, Australia. Question 2. How long have you been a picker? Well, I started my started being a seller on eBay when I was 19. I'm going to be 29 in August this year, so it's coming up to 10 years that I've been reselling the things that I pick up. Question 3. Do you like the term picker? Yes, doesn't worry me. Doesn't worry me being called a picker, a reseller. Yeah, doesn't worry me. Question 4. Where do you sell your items? I sell them on eBay. It's the easiest thing for me at the moment. I don't have time to have a stall, which is something that I would like, a market stall or something like that. I think I could do quite well with one of those to try it out, but at the moment, time-wise, eBay is the quickest and most efficient for me. Question 5, do you have a business name? No, I don't. Question 6, where do you go picking at? Thrift stores. I have a contact in America who goes to estate sales and I buy through them. I buy from online discounted websites. I buy from eBay and resell it on eBay as well. A lot of it's online for me, and thrift stores here, local thrift stores, and sometimes markets if time permits. What items do you like to pick and sell best? Fashion accessories, vintage, newer, can be brand new items as well. Mainly jewelry. Jewelry is my biggest seller. Vintage and newer pieces, they sell very well for me. Like accessories, handbags, belts, all those sorts of things. I do try and get into more of like antique household items, but that's where my weakness is at. I still need to learn a lot more about those sorts of things. Whereas over the years I've come to learn what really sells well for me with accessories and fashion, so I always stick to what I know, and if I can branch out a little bit here and there, I tend to do that as well. Question 8. What has been your biggest score? My biggest score I sold towards the end of last year. About 3 years ago I bought 10 brooches from a seller in America. Through eBay. I bought 10 brooches and I paid $4.99 US, so it worked out to be about $4.80 Australian. I paid for them, and one of them came in the mail and it said it was stamped 18 karat gold, and I thought, oh, it couldn't possibly be 18 karat gold. It's a brooch, and it was in the shape of a dog. It was a dog brooch, and I just popped it in a box. I've always got a box of jewelry that I need to research more before I sell it, in case it's anything good. So I didn't sell it, and then at the end of last year, I opened the box up and I remembered, oh, I've got this brooch, and I'd recently got an acid testing kit, so I decided to test it and see if it was coming up gold, and it was. And then I went to a gold buyer here in Queensland, and I went to them, and I had a lot of other scrap gold to sell off as well. And yeah, sure enough, it was gold, and I got $1,380 for it. And when I look back now, and I got 10 brooches in that lot, I paid about 38 cents for that one brooch, and I got $1,380 back. So that was a huge score for me, and it came at perfect time. With my family and I were trying to save up and build a house, so that money came in handy. Perfect timing for us. Question 9. Share your biggest picking sales nightmare. Well, I've had quite a few of those over the years, but one of the reasons why I don't sell internationally anymore is I just had enough of false claims that I hadn't posted parcels, and saying they weren't delivered when they were. The last straw for me was a buyer in France. She had bought from me many times before, no issues whatsoever. And then the most recent time she had bought 10 listings off me. I tracked the parcel, because it was too much money. It was $200 and something she'd bought, so I thought, no, I'm tracking this. But when it went to France Customs, they changed the tracking number to suit their postal service. She left me 10 negative feedback saying I had not posted it, and that was a total nightmare for me. I was panicking about having 10 negatives. And I opened an investigation with Australia Post, and they were fantastic. They contacted French Customs, and it turned out the lady did receive the parcel. She had signed for it and everything. And yeah, so she'd received it and decided to leave me those negatives, which eBay saw Australia Post's investigation, and they took all those negative feedbacks off me. So I didn't have to have any negative feedbacks, but that was a total nightmare. That was going back and forth for a couple of months. And that's the final straw with me. I don't post internationally. I do have one regular who lives in Singapore. She's bought for me since I've started, nearly 10 years. I still post to her, but I don't post anywhere else. 10. Question 10. Is picking your only income, or do you have another job? I am a teacher, so I teach during the week, and I try and do the picking on the weekend. I've been teaching for 8 years now, so there's that, and I'm studying a postgrad at the moment in psychology, so I'm really strapped for time at the moment. Uni starts back next week for me, and I do that externally, so I've got my teaching job, teach primary school, and I've got my studying to do, and I've got my eBaying business to do, so really flat out, but I really enjoy the eBaying, and it gives me the option to save up and purchase things with my eBay money. Question 11. Does anyone help you with your picking business? No, I do it all myself. Question 12. What do you use your picking money for? Bills or fun? Sometimes it can be bills. Usually I am saving up for something. Like I went and bought a brand new car with cash, and that was eBay money. I saved that cash up for a few years, went in and got the new car I needed for when I had my son. So I do save up for big purchases. As I said, we're trying to build soon, so I'm saving my eBay money. So eventually I'll be saying, right, I want a fence at the front, so I'm saving up for that. So usually eBay's money that I save it up for a big purchase towards the house. Question 13. Who is your favorite YouTube picker? I have so many favorite YouTube pickers. I just wish I had more time to watch them all. I really enjoy watching SeeAnnSave or Annabelle's Gift Shop. I love watching all of those ones. All the pickers. The Ninja Picker, all the pickers, I enjoy watching them. Question 14. What types of YouTube picking videos do you like best? Haul, sales, or educational? I like them all. It's always fun to see what people find at their op shops and how much they go for in the American op shops compared to here in Australia. It's great to see sales, what people get for certain items. And educational is great. We're always learning. The picking business is always changing. You always got to be on your toes and on the lookout for new and exciting things to sell. Question 15. What are your future reselling goals? One of my main goals at the moment is to try and keep my listings up around 300. I struggle with that, usually because a big chunk of items will end in one day, and then it's below the 300. But I try and keep around 300. If I've got the stock in, I just get it up and get it listed. But it's quite difficult to do at times with other work commitments. But a reselling future goal, I would really like a market stall for all my estate jewelry, my vintage jewelry. I think that would go really well, and you could get more money per piece instead of having to group so many things together on eBay. The main reason I group things on eBay is people don't want to pay that much postage for one tiny item. They would rather buy a few items and pay the postage that way. I think that would work quite well, having a flea market table set up, stall. But yeah, so I'm quite content with how eBay is going at the moment. Suits me being home. and doing it from home at night time, any time of the day. I can just get on the computer and just get on with my eBay. Alright, I hope that those questions have been answered, and thank you again, Anne, for putting this video up and tagging all the pickers. Alright everyone, thank you for watching. Bye.